and we're actually bringing out some truths, peel back the layers of all this fluff.
Shining the light on this industry as a whole. Maybe you should stay away from it.
Hi everybody, welcome to Real Estate Raw&Uncut. This is episode 89. I'm Byron Lazine, joined by Tim Beret. It's been a few days.
Been some time. You've been in beautiful Naples.
Yeah, if you're following my Instagram.
Your vlog.
Or my vlog. That's a vlog.
I like it.
Vlog? Did you think it was vlog?
I don't. I try not to think.
But it's been a while. We had some pre-recorded Raw and Uncuts over the month of January. Hope you enjoyed them. Every time I say Raw and Uncut, I always think of Welcome to Monday Night Raw, like Vinnie Mac.
I thought you were going to go Tupac on me or something.
Tupac? No. Vinnie Mac and the boys in Stamford, WWE style, going all the way back. So what do we want to do today? We gotta talk some real estate. That's what we do.
Let's take one that we've recently been out. We're trying to bring some things that we use on a daily basis and add some value to the show. And
this one came up in our team meeting yesterday.
It did, and it's been recently with some of my clients and Lucy's clients, whether or not a home is modular or not.
And how to tell.
And a lot of the agents out there, it's not to their fault. You just don't really think it through.
Well, I think there's some homeowners right now that have bought a home and don't even know they're in a modular.
I guarantee, So one of the ways that I've been able to determine whether or not a home is modular is, you got to think about how they ship them. So they ship them on a truck.
Well, let's go with what is a modular home, because there's some misconception there, which they're shipping them in a truck because they're building them in a factory.
Location.
So they're not building them outdoors.
They used to. So back in the day, there was a time when they'd build these outdoors, which you would have. Some people had some issues with that because they were out in the elements. But I think nowadays, or I'm not sure the exact date. Here's Molly. Come on in, Molly.
Molly, are you?
Nice. You want to add some value today? We're talking about modular homes, and
you got anything for modular?
I don't know if I know anything about
No.
modular.
So the modular home, there are some misconceptions, and I believe that the modular homes are built extremely well today because they're built out of the elements, and they're in a controlled environment.
You can do them quicker.
You can, and the issue though is, again, they ship them in boxes. So if it's a colonial, the downstairs may be 4 boxes, so it may be a total of 8 boxes stacked on top of one another. And usually those, the wall or the interior walls are 6 inches. So if it's when they pull those together and form the cube that the interior wall is about 12 inches thick.
Creates a mega wall. I don't think that's the right term, but I think there is a term for those bigger walls.
I think we're going to go with that. But so the issue that I have with that is, let's say you have sheetrock and you've got one wall that's completely, there's no entrances or no pass-throughs. To go in and now try to create a pass-through becomes a little more cumbersome than it would be.
If you wanted 10 years down the road to
open it up.
Yeah. And so how do you tell if you're just looking in a home and it's what you just mentioned, that mega wall upstairs, maybe on the first floor or whatever, that you're not going to be able to break through? But if you're, one of the ways I've found it is if you're in the basement and they don't have like a finished basement or a drop ceiling, so everything's exposed, you can see that
the thicker,
oversized beam, especially like a ranch, like a one-level ranch, you're going to see that one big thick beam running right down the center of the basement. That's one way to tell if it's a modular. There is another way to tell, which I quickly just was looking on Google and never knew this.
I had no idea.
That if you're walking around the exterior of the home along the foundation, you should be able to see these little metal tags where each section starts. So to your point, they're putting these sections together and there is some type of metal tag. Next time I'm at a modular, I'm going to see if I can find one. If you are more familiar with that than us, put a comment in the comment section and and let us know, how you find out if it's a modular home or not.
And what you think about modulars.
What you think?
What's your
Because
perception?
there's a big perception out there that with some people that you shouldn't buy a modular. I would disagree,
I would
because
disagree
especially
as
if you're in
well.
the Northeast like us, you're building home
In the
you know,
elements.
in the elements, and that beam is getting snowed on and all this stuff, and
Yeah.
and you're bringing one that's never seen the elements and's been inside. You're gonna
Yeah.
you
So no
feel
water
pretty
has
safe.
touched it.
Nothing's touched
You're
it.
not worried about mold
Right.
or whatnot. So
Cool.
that's it.
That's all we got.
We're back.
We're back. We're back. And please drop us a comment. Let us know if you live in a modular, what you think about modulars, and how you tell if a home is a modular.